Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is EvertaleJokester. Do me a favor and subscribe. Today, we're going to do what I like to do once every month or so and hop on EA1 to figure out what the current meta is. EA1 is the first ever server that was ever created on Evertale. So these guys have like unlimited resources. Basically what I do is I try and find similar units that are on every team across the top ranked players. And you're going to see a lot of similarities. And these guys have like unlimited resources, so they can test all kinds of different teams, and their current team is going to be the current most effective. Dark Sun Wukong, Dark Cindy, Bride Rosette, Cleopatra, Water Anya, Light Anya, Loki, Kaguya, the new Dark Jean, Sorceress Rolosha, Storm Clarice, Bride Lancelot, Hamiko, Odin, and this is the guy that's currently in first place in champs. Now let's check out second place. It's the same units across all the different top ranked teams. King Arthur, Cleopatra, Dark Sun Wukong, Loki, Light Anya, Water Anya, Odin, Dark Jean, Storm Alosha, Storm Clarice, Bride Lancelot, Odohima, Hamiko, Kaguya, Sleeping Beauty. Now let's go third place. Same units. Fourth place is a little bit different. He has a burn team starting off, but even his P2, P3, P4 is... And this guy only has 300 mil power, which a lot of people have on much later servers. And here's fifth place. The same units. And this is why it's advisable, and the point of the video, to not spend your power-up resources or soul stones on older units, especially the original SSR units, the off-banner ones. They're called premium units, even though they are by far not premium anymore. I'm talking about the ones that are always possible to get no matter which banner you pull on. So on any banner, if you look at the bottom left, it says summon details, click that, and it will show you a list of all the possible SSRs that you can get. So the top one on this one is Odin, but you can see here a full list of all these different SSRs that are possible to get. These are bad SSRs. They are completely obsolete, and they are not worth it. Me personally, if I get one of them, I just forge it for the 10 green potions. And even if you max them out, they're still not useful. But anyway, if you go to this summon banner page right here, you can see a list of all the quote-unquote premium units, but they're not premium at all. They're referred to as off-banner units. These are the ones that are always possible to get no matter what banner you pull on. And they are definitely not worth your green potions, your mastery scrolls, or your fruit of potential. You want to be saving all those resources for the current meta units. So here's actually a really good example of exactly what I'm talking about. This is EA69, giggity, but still 100% considered one of the newer servers. I've used that strategy I discussed earlier here, and you can see I have a lot of the meta units like Kaguya, Dark Sun Wukong, Light Cinderella, but Sorceress Rolosha, Odin, Light Anya, Storm Jean. But after that, instead of spending power-up resources on the off-banner units, I instead just do auto guards, even if they're SRs, Rs. It doesn't matter how weak they are, as long as they're redirecting damage away from my DPS damage dealers. And look, you can see here, I'm Tower of Trials, floor 770, which is insanely high. And it's because I chose to focus all of my power-up resources into 2 of the meta units, and a little bit trickling down into the other ones. And I definitely didn't spend any power-up resources on those off-banner, quote-unquote, premium units. Instead, I have SR auto guards and R auto guards, who definitely play a much bigger role because they're redirecting damage away from my units that I'm focusing on powering up. It doesn't matter that their power is low. Their sole purpose is to redirect damage away from your DPS units. And you can see here how many of those off-banner units I forged just for the 10 green potions. If you go to inventory and then shards, I got 1 Merdane, 2 Kieran, 1 Clarice, 1 Rosette, 1 Ray, 1 Orzakron, 1 Finn. And again, it's far better to use the weak-ass auto guards than wasting your resources on old units, because those power-up resources are rare, and you want to spend those towards the more current meta SSRs. So I only have 42 million power, Tower of Trials floor 770, which is 8th highest on my server. But let's check out some of the players that are on a lower floor than I am. This guy, 200 million power. This guy, 227 million power. 120. But because I know what units to spend resources on and which ones not to, I'm doing a lot better. And that's pretty much the point of this video. This is definitely something a lot of new players are unaware of because they don't have the experience on which SSRs are meta, which ones are super old or obsolete. So I thought I'd make this video to help y'all out. A lot of my videos are specifically meant to help new players. And I'm pretty active on a lot of the newer servers, so if you ever see me in the chat, feel free to DM me with any questions. Subscribe!